Hello and welcome back again. So today we'll be assembling and programming a land radar robot. And yes, before we start, let's first understand what a land radar robot is. A land radar robot is a smart robot car that moves on land using wheels or tracks, can go forward, backward, and turn around, uses sensors to see obstacles and avoid them, and is controlled by a remote or simple computer program or block code. That is what it meant. And why is this important? It's important because it helps you discover how robots come to life and you get to build and control something that listens to your commands. It teaches how technology, sensors, and motion work together in the real world. And you will learn to think smart, which is very important. Work with friends and solve cool challenges. And here's what you will learn. You learn how to build and control a moving land radar robot, use wheels, motors, and sensors, and give commands to your robot using coding. Now, you work as a team to solve problems and complete fun robot missions. Sounds fun, right? Now, here's the goal. To build a land radar robot, you can move, explore, and complete simple challenges like following a path or avoiding obstacles with step-by-step guide that I'm going to put you through. Now, let's assemble the land radar robot. The first step is to get two motors and two wires. Connect them. The second step need two of need four of our M4 screw. All you have to do is to get the component listed and place them as seen in the image, and you follow these instructions. That's the third step. Put it and you tight the knot into this bin. Make sure it is firm when tightened. We move to the fourth step. You still get two of the M4 knots, M4 screws, and one of this. Take the same process to this angle here. So place in your screws and tight to the rim. Move to the fifth step. Step 5. Now, here we get 4 of our M4 screws, 4 pieces of it. And one bin. And then we place it this way and align the screws where they should enter. Just like you're seeing on the screen. Just positioning them, tight it proper. The sixth step, we get the wheels. The 62 teeth wheel. I'll show you what it looks like. This is the 62 teeth wheel. It has a wheel pulley. It does have a wheel pulley. Make sure it matches, and yes, it aligns. You get 2 of your size 12 screws. Same size. To keep the wheels in position. Step 6. Now tighten the remaining screw. Now move to step 7. We need 2 times 25 screw. Two of the rubber, please. Two wheels. Two of this. Actually, in the 4, not 2, 4. And 2 nuts. Here we place this inside the wheel. We pass the screw. And we add this to it. So we do the same for this wheel. And we place it here. And we use this nut to tighten it. So like I illustrated in the introduction, we use this wrench to hold on to that knot, right? And then we screw it. So you're gonna change your screw head and you fasten the screw. And then it's firm. You do the same here. So step 8 is more like a repeated process for step 7. Pop the brass nut. To get 4 pieces. 2 pieces of the size 25 screw, 2 nuts, and 2 more wheels. Now we repeat the same process as step 7. Oh yeah, so I forgot to bring out this too. This time we attach it here. And we fasten it with our knot. Everything works here. Move forward to step 9. Here you unclip the bottom layer and we introduce this plate. Here we clip this onto this part, so we place it this way and use 2 of the M4 screws needed to hold this tight. Remember, it goes into this part. You can screw one after the other. Just to hold it firm. Okay, the other one goes into this other end here. It's a bit difficult to hold the ball. We'll try, and yeah, we made it. Screw it in. Fasten the other ones, and then you clip it back. Make sure it aligns. Step 10, mind you that these are AA batteries and they are not included in this kit, so you get them separately. Then you insert them into this. You need 6 of this AA rechargeable batteries. Yeah, they are rechargeable batteries. Yeah. Step 11. We need 4 of the size 14 screw, the M14 size screw. 4 of it and 4 of the bronze brass. How do we do this? You make sure that this part of the battery is facing this way and this is facing this way. You will understand the reason as we move on in the slide. When you place them this way. Now each of these screws is coming up beneath this, and then you fasten them here. Fasten them with this bronze brass. Same happens for all of them. And yeah, you use your wrench to tighten it. Okay. This is a bit loose, tighten it. And move forward to step 12. Here we'll be using this plate and our knot, four knots, to fasten the plate to the bones. Oh. We'll place it in this direction. Make sure it aligns. Gently place them. Which is looking a bit difficult, but take it easy, and yeah, it's in. Move to step 13. So we'll be needing this beam and our line follow accent. So here we place this beam on top, and we use 2 or so about M4 strip. 2 pieces of it. Step 13 is completed. Move to step 14, where this will be placed under here and tightened with this angle. So it's going to be placed under here, right? And this way. We need 2 M for size 8 screws. This may look a bit hard to fit, but don't panic. It's as easy as the others. Once you place it, make sure that the hole is outright, and or rather you bend it down so you can see it properly. This way it works. Now this will be easier. No, sensor is in place. We move to step 15, where we will attach the ultrasonic sensor. Here, we need 2 more pieces of the size 8 M4 screw and 2 nuts. See what I'm doing, guys. Step 16. This is where we place our Mega PI, right? And remember those, these wires that are connected to the motors. Now connect this part of the wire to the M2 ports of Mega PI. And this other part, let's put it this way. So let's make it cross this part. It doesn't touch the floor. This other part, so this to the M1 port. Make sure it clicks in so good. And then step 16 is done. Move to step 17. Step 18. This is where we use our tire relax. You wear it gently. Make sure it fits into this. So you see, it's freely. So it's fitted. We do the same for this part. Yeah, it fits. 19th shows us how to connect the sensors. So we're using the RG25 wires, connectors rather. We connect one to the ultrasonic sensor, which goes to port 10. We connect the other one to the line follower sensor, which extends to port 9. And connects the battery. Now, for the playing tips, the instruction says when you want to play land radar on rough terrain, please follow the instructions below to remove the line follower sensor. If not removed, may result in a malfunction or damage to the sensor, which this is the line follower sensor. But we'll be testing this on a plain surface, so we would not be needing to remove the line following sensor. And here are the tips in removing the line following sensor. Yes, your land radar robot is completed and ready to explore. Let's program the land radar robot. And the programming, here is the first step. You open your Makeblock application. That's the Makeblock software you already installed in the introduction video. And this is what it looks like. In the step 2, you click on Add, circled in red. Like it says, click here. Step 3, when you click on the Add, it's this dialog box is going to appear. Now you select the M-Bot Ranger. When you select that, it brings you back to this interface, and you click on Connect. When you click on Connect, this dialog box is going to appear. You select the port is port 6. That's the communication port between the robot and the software, and then you click on Connect. And the step 6, where, as you can see here on the screen, it's just showing the M-Bot Ranger, and here is the representation telling you that the robot is connected. Now, to code these robots and process functions on it, you click on Events. So it says here, click on Events, then drag and drop when space key is pressed. So you click on Event, and you drag this block that says when space key pressed. Step 7, you click on Action, right? So you click on Action, then drag and drop, move forward at power 50% for 1 second. Click on Action here, and you move this block, you drag it and drop it under the first block, right? Step 8 is a repetition of the process for events and action. So you click on events, then drag and drop when space key is pressed. And then click on action, drag and drop, move forward at power 50%, and change the value to 0%, right? Because this block is complementing this. So this is like the start, and this is the stop. Now, go to events and motion, then drag and drop the blocks as shown. So you keep repeating this process. Events, you drag the block that says when space key is pressed, go to action. Now, when you go to action, you now select the block that says turn right at power 50%. So now, this code shows that you're telling the robot to turn right at the speed, 50% speed for 1 second. Step 11, you drag and drop the same, and then you reduce the value to 0%. This shows that it is off, so it's not going to perform any action here. Step 12, repeat the same thing, but this time the action says turn left at power 50% for 1 second. So the first and foremost one was to move forward, the second was to turn right, the third is to now turn left. And then repeat your stop blocks. And step 14, is moving backward at 10 power 50 for 1 second. Step 15, keep your stop block, placing your stop block, and step 16 says, go to event and motion, drag when space key pressed and all lights off with color for 20 seconds as shown in the image. Now go to events, drag and drop your favorite block, and you click on show. Shows you the action. See all lights off with color for 20 seconds. So all the lights will come on with this color and to last for 20 seconds. And here it says play sound at frequency 300 for 80 seconds. It's 300 Hz at the frequency level. So and that is how it works. And here's the complete code for the robot to function: going forward, turning right, left, backward, on lights, and frequency sound. And everything is completed. You can now ride your land radar robots. Let us test our code. Starting with move forward at power 50% for 1 second. We go with turn right, left, backward, and lights. And then our sound. If you can hear the sound, it's singing. Yes, that is all. See you in our next class.